Hello once again. What is this, like the 50th video I did today? I'm gonna do the movies tag, but before I do, I just want to show you guys my munchie. He's been desperate to be in the camera since I started making videos today. Say hi, Munch. My baby. Spoiled. Look at how big he is. Look at this. He's up to 20 pounds. He's my big baby. Aren't you? Okay. I am doing the movies tag because I can. No. I just thought it would be fun. So I'm going to show you my favorite movies. I think I have 10 and a bonus. So that makes 11. I'm really bad at this cutting down to 5 and picking my favorites, so I'm just going to shut up and go. Alright. My favorite... Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. My first favorite is, this is Spinal Tap. And actually, I love all of Christopher Guest's movies. They're so funny. I think, though, even more than this is Spinal Tap, and my other movies are kind of in storage and whatever. My favorites are Waiting for Guffman and A Mighty Wind. Check them out. Alright, next. Sleeping Beauty. This is my all-time favorite Disney movie. And I love it. I still love it. It's instant. When you watch Disney movies, you're like instantly back in that time period. You know, you're back in that world of being a little kid, and all you have to care about is what movie you want to watch. So I love watching Sleeping Beauty. It's so incredible. And in that same vein, Mary Poppins. Who doesn't love Mary Poppins? I love Julie Andrews. I think Julie Andrews is fantastic. I think she's one of the all-time best actresses ever. Ever. You know what? I actually have 12 movies. I'll be right back. I forgot my all-time favorite movie, because that makes sense. Okay, so I just finished talking about Mary Poppins, and then including Julie Andrews, and keeping with her. The Sound of Music is my favorite musical, aside from Mary Poppins. No, I like The Sound of Music better. And anybody who doesn't like The Sound of Music sucks. No, I'm just kidding. But I love The Sound of Music. I have so many movies here. Okay. I included Clue. Because it's such an awesome idea for a movie. I mean, they took a game and made this incredibly fabulous story with, what, 5, 6 different... Oh, 3 different endings. And the DVD is so cool because when you watch it, you can choose a random ending. And I think that's pretty badass. Wait a minute. I'm going to mention Roger and Me. And I'm going to mention all of Michael Moore's movies. I know he's pretty controversial. But I like Michael Moore, even if I don't agree with everything he says. I just watched Sicko, and that was pretty, eye-opening for me. And I really like Fahrenheit 9/11. I know not everybody does, but I do. Moving on. Donnie Darko. Weird movie. It's weird. Watch it. I spelled something on my movie, I'm sorry. Identity. I love John Cusack. I think he's nifty. And that movie has a pretty awesome twist, so if you haven't seen it already, see it. Sybil. Speaking of twisted, Sally Field is amazing, and she's especially amazing. Gross. Big ol' lint. She's especially amazing in Sybil. I mean, anybody who can act like they have so many different personalities, like that, that's pretty special. I don't think I could do it. And then these next two, I have to include them because when I was a kid, I watched them seriously, like 10 times a day for a long time. My poor mom. But number one, Mrs. Doubtfire. I still love Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire is the best. I watch Mrs. Doubtfire. Not so much Robin Williams in drag, but Mrs. Doubtfire would be my babysitter. And then Sister Act. Who doesn't like Sister Act? I even have the soundtrack. That's embarrassing. Don't tell. But my favorite movie of all time, and this is the VHS edition because I couldn't find my DVD, is Gone with the Wind. I think this is the only time where I like the movie better than the book. I've watched this movie at least 100 times. I'm sure more. And I love it. I think that it's beautiful. I don't know, whenever I watch it, I'm lost in the story. And I'm not one for romantic movies, but this is so much more than just a love story. And I'm going to go off topic for a second, as usual, and show you something cool in my bathroom. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see my artwork? Well, artwork with quotes around it, but it's Gone with the Wind. It's fabulous, and I love it. I could watch that movie 5 billion times and never get sick of it. I think that Vivien Leigh and Clark Gable had incredible chemistry, and I think that Vivien Leigh is spectacular in that movie. I think everybody in that movie is spectacular, and I know it's kind of cheesy, but I don't care. I love that movie. So in case you can't tell, I freaking love Gone with the Wind, so everybody should watch it and enjoy it and love it like I do. No, I know not everybody does. But yeah, those are my favorite movies. I love watching movies. There were so many that I wanted to include. Like, I love My Girl. Now and Then. That's a cool movie. Edward Scissorhands. All those movies. Oh, you know what movie I really like? The Wind in the Willows, the Disney version. That's a cool movie. Yeah. So I think I mentioned like 75 movies in my 10 favorite movies video. But yeah, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something. But I guess that's it. So I hope you enjoyed my 65 favorite movies. Since it was only supposed to be 10 and I did... How many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 12? Whatever. I'm a rebel.